So, in this movie, we are seeing a world where humans and dinosaurs, which were extinct thousands of years ago, are living together. And the reason for this is a dangerous volcano that is about to erupt in the world, from which it is believed that these dinosaurs came into the world. Now, dinosaurs are very dangerous as soon as they are born. They hunt humans and animals, but many dinosaurs eat grass instead of hunting animals. Now, the price of dinosaurs has also increased a lot in the world, due to which they were also smuggled into the black market. Because people also use dinosaurs in gambling and gambling games. The government has given the task of controlling big dinosaurs, which are dangerous to animals, to a company called Bison. Because everyone believed that keeping dinosaurs away from humans or killing them was the safest option for humans. After the cut of the first scene, we see our movie's main character Owen, who is holding a dinosaur in the jungle. He is an expert at controlling them. After catching them, he goes to his house, where we meet his wife Claire and daughter Missy. Missy is not his real daughter, and she also knows this. That's why she wanted to go to the city to find her mom. But Owen tries to stop her by telling her, "Look, Missy, you are a special child. Your going to the city is not free from danger." Missy knew that Owen and Claire also loved her a lot, but meeting her real mom had now become her passion. Apart from her name, she didn't know anything about them. Anyway, after the cut of the scene, we are now shown a field scene where two children are feeding their pets. Here, a child sees a huge bug in his form. Suddenly, a lot of bugs attack their field like a storm. These two children quickly run away from these bugs, go into a room, and close the door of the room before these bugs. But a bug still breaks the door and comes into their room, and the boy saves his life by covering it under a bucket with great difficulty. Surprisingly, this bug was about 1 foot long. Such a big bug has never been seen before in the world. The next day, Ellie and her team came there. She used to work in the agriculture department, i.e. those who help farmers. When she investigated the bug attack on their field, she was also surprised to see the size of the bug. Ellie learns from her companion that such bugs have attacked other fields. Surprisingly, these bugs do not attack those fields where seeds made by the Bison Company have been germinated. Uniformly, seeds made by the Bison Company have been grown. Knowing this, Ellie suspected that the Bison Company was behind it. But she could not accuse the Bison Company. She needed concrete evidence that she could only get by going inside the Bison Company. For this work, Ellie takes the help of her old friend, Ellen. Now Ellie shows Ellen the same bug that she got from the field. Seeing this, Ellen says that these bugs have been made and very soon these people will be in large numbers. And then by attacking the fields of the whole world, they will destroy all the fields. Because of this, there will be nothing to eat in the world and the world will die because of famine. To save the world from such a big destruction, Ellie had to take a big step now. She decides to go inside the Bison Company. But Ellen asks, "How will we go inside?" In response, she talks about her scientist friend who used to work in the Bison Company, and he was going to help her go inside. Getting angry, we see that a small dinosaur has come in front of Missy. Missy is hungry, so Missy gives him her sandwich. And in a while, the dinosaur's mom also comes here. She could have attacked Missy too, but then to save Missy, he comes to the oven and tells Missy, "Don't be afraid, keep breathing, and control your emotions. They know from your heartbeat that you are afraid." Believing her dad, Missy does exactly what the dinosaur is afraid of and leaves. Now the oven wanted to see the location of these dinosaurs, so it started following them. And behind it, Missy also comes with her cycle. Now they reach the dinosaurs' road. Standing far away, the oven sees that someone has kidnapped the child of that dinosaur. It hides after seeing them, and then Missy also comes here, whom they kidnap and take away from there. Without wasting time, the oven comes to his house, picks up his gun, and leaves to save his daughter. Before leaving, he told his wife Claire everything that how his daughter Missy is in danger. Claire also came with him. They both left to save their daughter. But now they didn't know where they had taken Missy. To find out, the oven meets his friend. He was a hacker who could easily find out the location of anyone. The number of the car was noted by the oven, through which the man tells while finding out that they have taken Missy. We meet Annie and Ellen, who had arrived in Italy to visit the Bison Company. where they are welcomed by the communication director of the Bison Company, Ramsey. From here, Ramsey was going to take them to the Bison factory by putting them in his helicopter. On the way, they see these giant dinosaurs in the middle of the mountains. Dyson tells them that now you will see flying dinosaurs here. To save their helicopters, we put an electronic wave here all the time. He says that Bison controls these dinosaurs through electric shock. Finally, they reach inside the Bison building where the smartest people in the world work. Here, their welcome comes to honor the Bison, after which they go inside, where Ellen gets her friend. Later, he gives his pass to Ellen, hiding from the camera, and says that you will need this pass to fulfill the purpose for which you have come here. He had to go to a special room and take a sample of those bugs that were being made here in Bison. It was evidence against Bison. Anyway, the scene got cut. On the other hand, we are shown the honor of Bison in a special kind of lab. Here, their biggest scientist was sitting, who tells the owner of Bison that we have to stop the production of the bugs that we have made, because they are spoiling the bug fields. In such a future, there can be a crisis in the world. Even after hearing all this, that man refuses to stop the production of bugs, because he wants the seed-making company in the whole world to belong to him only. There will be crops all over the world through Bison, and in such a way, his company will go to the top. And for those who will not use Bison, these bugs will spoil their fields and their crops. Here, the owner of Bison also tells the scientist that we have found Missy, which meant that he had kidnapped Missy. And what is the reason behind it, we will find out later. After the scene gets cut, we see Missy, who is handed over to a girl in Malta. Missy's parents had already come to Malta to look for him. Here, the smuggling of dinosaurs, humans, and many other things used to happen. They say that this is the den of all bad deeds. The pilot who brought Missy here was also connected to the world of smuggling for Malta. After going to the bathroom, this pilot meets the mother of the player, Evie Missy, who randomly asks her to show the photo of Missy. Have you seen this girl anywhere? After seeing the picture, this pilot is shocked. After thinking for a minute, she replies, no. Meanwhile, the girl who was given by the pilot to Missy, instead of taking Missy somewhere else, she starts selling her illegally caught dinosaurs. But her bad luck, because at the right time, the FBI raid happened here. The FBI started attacking that woman and the rest of the people of that woman. When they also fired in response, the atmosphere of the war became like this here. That woman tries to run away from here, along with that man with whom she was going to deal with these dinosaurs. Owen starts following this man, because he knew that he must also know about Missy. In a way, he was the ruler of Malta. Because of the firing of the FBI people, the lock of the box of dinosaurs opens here, and the dinosaurs become free. These dinosaurs had now attacked that man. One dinosaur from one side, the other from the other side, he was holding his arms. This man was screaming before anything happens to this man. But he finds out about Missy, that they were smuggling bisons to Missy. After that, the third dinosaur comes from behind and suddenly eats his head. And he dies here. A girl points a laser light at the FBI here. And it turns out that with this laser light, these people controlled the dinosaurs. And now the man who had a laser light on him, the dinosaurs go ahead to attack him. This FBI agent hides somewhere to save his life from the dinosaurs. Claire, who had seen this girl shooting a laser light at the FBI agent. He starts fighting with this girl to get a laser light. And in the meantime, this girl also shoots a laser light at him. Because of this, the dinosaurs also chase him. And Claire, to save her life, jumps from a roof running from there and hangs on another balcony. Claire saw the pilot hanging from the balcony, who had just come out of Malta. To help Claire, she jumps in her van and saves her from there. On the other hand, we see that Owen, controlling all the dinosaurs with his talent, succeeds in locking them in their cages. And then he gets a call from Claire. She was calling him to a special place. Owen, stealing a bike from here without a bag, starts chasing him. But the girl who had dinosaurs here also lights a laser light on Owen. And the dinosaurs locked in the box are chasing him to attack him. Claire, who was chasing the dinosaurs there, succeeded in saving her life from the dinosaurs with her cleverness. But the dinosaurs behind Owen were still behind him. Owen does not stop for them and reaches the airport by riding his bike. The pilot had decided to help Claire and Owen. And now these people were going to save Mexico from his plane. Owen comes here and suddenly enters this plane with his bike. And behind him, those dinosaurs also come inside the plane. But as soon as the plane flies in the air, Owen's bike starts falling from the plane. And because of this bike, those dinosaurs also get away from the plane. Finally, these people had left for Bison. After seeing Bison, we see Missy, who has now been brought to the chief scientist here. Scientists tell him that Missy, you are not an ordinary child. You are a special child because you have been born through a single mother. You don't have any biological father. Your mother had grown up among scientists since childhood. And so, she went towards science with a lot of interest. Missy was also an experiment of her mother. Because of this experiment, Missy's mother became pregnant without any father. And finally, she gave birth to Missy. Many years later, they found out that Missy was born by dividing his mother's cells. Because of this, along with his mother, his cells were also being quickly destroyed. Both their lives were in danger. At that time, Missy's mother made an antidote by risking her life. With the same antidote and a very big procedure, she changed all of Missy's cells. Because of this, Missy was able to live, but his mother died. In Bison, we now see Eileen and Evelyn, who had reached the area of the production of bugs with the help of their friend's pass. Here Eileen takes a sample of a bug present there. Before they leave from here, suddenly an alarm rings, and all the bugs wake up. Your bugs could have killed them, but somehow they came out of here saving their lives. We found out that the alarm that was ringing here was because Missy had freed the baby dinosaur with his pass, which was kidnapped with him. After doing this, Missy also wanted to run away from here. When she comes out of there, she meets Eileen and Evelyn. Eileen was surprised to see him. She recognized Missy because she was a friend of Missy's mother. Now knowing that they are also trying to escape from here, Missy meets them. While the scene is cut, on the other hand, we see that Owen and Claire have reached Bison with their helicopter, where the flying dinosaurs attacked their plane. Due to the attack, both the engines of the plane are damaged. And now they had no choice but to jump from the moving plane to save their lives. There was a parachute in Claire's seat, through which they took her out. As soon as the parachute opened, they also attacked the flying dinosaur's parachute. And in this way, it crashes into the trees in a bad way. Until now, Owen and the pilot could not get out of the plane. Their plane also crashed into the sea once. But fortunately, both of them survive. Here Claire, who was stuck in the jungle, had a lot of dinosaurs to help her. Before any dinosaur attacks her, she hides in the river and saves her life from the dinosaurs. Here, there were two dinosaurs behind Owen and the pilot, from whom, while saving their lives or running fast, they sit in the elevator of Bison's building and go down from there. The scene inside Bison is shown after the scene is cut. Here, an employee of Bison, i.e. Resme, finds out that Ellie and Evelyn are running away from here with evidence against their company. He could have stopped them if he wanted, but here he does not stop them. Instead, he passes by himself, puts them in a hyperloop, and quickly takes them out of there. As soon as the owner of the building finds out about this, he immediately turns off the energy of the hyperloop. In this way, the three get stuck in the underground tunnel. The owner finds out that Ramsey did not give them the pass card, so he fires Ramsey. Here, in an attempt to get out of the underground tunnel, the three reach a place where there are dinosaurs everywhere. And before the dinosaurs eat them, Ellie's friend, who had given him the pass here, reaches to save them. He wanted to open the gate here and free them from here, but the gate opened with a code. Ramsey, who was watching all this from the CCTV in the building above Bison, puts a code in this gate with his system and helps them save their lives. He wanted to bring the bad intentions of his owner in front of the world so that there would be no destruction in the world. The scene is cut and we are shown that Owen and Pilot have gone out into the jungle again to find Claire. They go to the place where Claire's parachute is lying, but they do not see Claire anywhere. Claire herself was going to go inside the Bison building through the lift near the Bison building. Before she goes inside and presses any button, a dinosaur comes in front of her. He was just about to attack her, but someone came and grabbed the dinosaur's neck. And it was not anyone else, but it was Owen, who had saved his wife's life. The three had finally met here. Now they just had to save Maisie. Inside the Bison, we see the owner of Bison, who was erasing all evidence against him from his lab. After doing this, he sets his box on fire and then opens his cabin. Suddenly, these burning bugs want to enter the entire jungle. As the bugs were falling, the jungle was on fire. Ellen, Evelyn, and Maisie, who had started running from here with their friend's car, are also distracted by these burning bugs and have an accident. Their car falls from a mountain and stops right in front of the station where Owen and Claire are, who came here in search of Maisie. Seeing Maisie in this car, their life is in danger. Now they had found Maisie, they did not need to go inside the Bison. That's why they decided to live here together. Before they could do anything here, a giant dinosaur comes in front of them. He was the leader of the dinosaurs. He was going to kill them all and eat them. That's when Ellie suddenly manages to get rid of him with her electric gun. At this time, she remembered Ramsey that these people control dinosaurs with electric guns. Now this dinosaur had run away from here. The entire jungle was on fire because of those burning bugs. All this was also seen by the owner of Bison. He knew that all such dinosaurs could also die. That's why he orders his people to bring the dinosaurs inside the facility. And with all the evidence against him, he tries to get out of here through a hyperloop. After the scene is cut, we are shown the group of Maisie who have decided to go inside the Bison facility. Because there was a small dinosaur of Maisie left there, which Maisie had to save at any cost. After going inside the facility, here again, Ramsey helps them again. With the help of his guidance, Owen reaches that small dinosaur. He makes him unconscious by shooting him with a tranquilizer, so that these people can easily take him to the scene. Claire and Ellie go inside the sector where bugs are produced. As soon as the power supply here is turned on, they see that a lot of bugs are alive here. To control them, Claire breaks all the power stations here in anger. Because of this, the system that produces all these bugs also breaks. Along with that, the energy of that hyperloop also runs out, through which Bison's owner was trying to escape from here. In this way, he gets stuck in the underground tunnel. In this underground tunnel, all the dinosaurs that had opened up because of Maisie and Ellie come inside this hyperloop and attack Bison's owner and kill him. This whole group, which was inside Bison, uses the helicopter of Bison's facility to get out of there. The pilot was with them. Finally, these people safely came out of this world with the help of this helicopter. Ramsey and the chief scientist also came out with them. After destroying Bison's owner's evil intentions, now they had to destroy the evil spread by Bison, which was spreading destruction all over the world. For this, Ramsey and the chief scientist work very hard and create a bug that kills all the bugs of Bison. And in this way, all the danger from the world ends. In the last scene of the story, we see Maisie, who had returned that baby dinosaur to her mom. Now, because she had found out all the truth about her mom, that's why she decided to spend the rest of her life with Claire and Owen. These three were very happy together, showing them that this film story ends here. Thanks.